Alright, so here's another update. That's my dahlia that fell over. I'm not picking it up. I'm just letting it do what it do. My zinnias that are growing in my asparagus container. This is what my fig trees are doing. And I'm trying to keep them from being attacked by the lovely watermelon vines, which have latched on to a little bit of everything. This is what my grape cuttings are doing. And though I can't get over there, I see that there is it's like a walnut tree trying to embed itself in there. That won't happen. There's that lovely sunflower. That one up there is starting to head, but they haven't opened yet. That one has a multiple head on it. Uh, like I said, vines are taking over everywhere. Those little plum starts, they're in there. I was told let them do what they do, so that's what I'm doing. My poor goji berry, it's still alive, but I keep cutting vines back from over here as well. There is a fruit that has formed that I found. If I can find it again, there it is. Can you see it? My brain said that there's another one over here, but at this age, we'll go with what I can see. Come out of this gate. As you can see, there are plenty of bees over here. This is what we got going on when you look from the sidewalk. And this is how tall that is. It's about 10 feet tall. And that's my aronia berry. She is doing really good. And I have some rogue pepper plants planted in this bed, and that's another goji that I had to, I'm trying to train the stems to go the way I want them to go. This elderberry, I don't know what the deal is. Some of the leaves are curled, some of them are not. I have a sneaking suspicion that there might have been some slug damage to the roots. This blackberry is living its best life, putting out new canes. And as you can see, these are thorned. And there's some thornless intertwined in here. But like I said, that was an experiment with my grandson. This is bush cherries. This is a Hanson bush cherry. Not looking to get cherries this year. And I have bee balm growing in with it. This, I want to say this is a chocolate habanero plant. As you can see, the older leaves got ate up. And I'm assuming it was aphids because there were a lot of ants in here. This is a pawpaw tree. Then I got sunflowers there. I also have ground cherries. Got to do my ground cherries. And they have pods on them already. Got to have your snacks. The raspberries are still struggling along. Like I said, me and raspberries don't do real good, but they're struggling along. My comfrey, however, it's like a weed. Granted, it's the bulk in 14 so that it doesn't have seeds, because this is a rental and I ain't trying to, when I leave anything behind, even though that's planted in the ground. This is my other pawpaw tree, and I don't remember what pepper this is, because like I said, some of them were dying and I just stuck them out here to see if they would survive if I stick them outside, and they did. I have an overabundance of collard greens. The poor kale can never win in that battle. And I do high intensity gardening, so that's why it's kind of like packed in there. I have, these are market mark cucumbers. Granted, they haven't gone to flower yet that I can see. And this side is Boston pickling cucumbers, and it has started to flower. I don't see any females on there yet, which is normal. As you can see, I have these peppers that need to be picked, and these are the gypsy bell pepper, mini bell. That is not mini, but that's okay. I have some cherry tomatoes up there, and those are sweet 100s that have just a little bit of fruit on them. This is my other elderberry bush, and it just does what it does. My yarrow did what it needed to do. Now it's going to seed, and then I'll probably have another flush of those. Like I said, this is the super sweet 100s in the front. That is a beef master right there. This one is a medium-sized tomato, and I don't remember the name of it. That's kind of intertwined in there. As you see, the strawberries are making runners, and I just kind of fold them back in. That pickling cucumber has decided it is going to try to climb this arch, and I have no problem with it since my grapes over here did not do what they needed to do. But I did discover that I had planted some passion flower seeds, and they have sprouted. So hopefully they will be climbing this pretty soon, and I will have that to climb my trellis. And as you see, like I said, this goji berry is just living its best life. I'm trying to train it the way I want it to bush, to make it easier. And then there are random mulberry plants popping up in this bed, which I may have planted them in some of the soil I used, and then nothing happened. So I dumped it into here, and now they decide to do what it do. And there's some lavender. I have lavender in random places. I just love the smell of it. And like I said, the bee balm. And it's going to go to seed in this little bed, and I'm fine with that. And we're right back over to the ground cherries. And this one here is being eaten, and it's probably whatever that is crawling on there. But I'm fine with that because some stuff gets eaten, whatever. Like I said, the raspberries, they haven't died off. They're still in there. They're just not doing a whole lot. And then these two over here actually sprouted up some, so we're not going to complain. We're just going to let them do what they do. And then this sunflower was a volunteer from last year. It should be an autumn beauty, if I remember correctly. It's what I had in this bed, and of course some random onions, because I live like that. And then my little tower planter with my lettuces and my mint and my sage. I keep my mint in a pot of some sort because, unfortunately, as you know, they will take over. I have a sunflower there. Can't get a good picture of it because that sunflower decided to face the wrong direction. And it's fine. Oh, and my little olive tree that I thought was dead, but it surprised me this year and leafed out. Same thing with my aloe up there. I don't know what it was doing. It was doing something funky. And then my sister-in-law's flowers, her little rose bush. She's got some zinnias coming up. I'm not sure what this is in the front. I need to use my app to find out what that is. Some zinnias over here. Yeah. So that's my garden tour for right now. This sunflower and the one in front of it and the small one that fell down are actually from saved seeds from a gray stripe from, this is 2024. I grew those in 2020. Um, I'm pretty sure with all the variety of sunflowers that I grew, it cross-pollinated with those sunflowers, and that's why this one now has a multiple head instead of a single head. Um, but yeah, those are seeds from a gray stripe. Um, this thing leaning out over here, and it's growing up next to the fence, those are Jerusalem artichokes. You're supposed to be able to eat the bottoms. I don't do well with starches, and some people complain that they can give you a lot of gas, so I'm pretty sure I won't be eating them. But the young lady that I buy native plants from gave me one tuber free, and this is the result. If they take over that whole little thing, because when they grow out, they do look like sunflowers when they form the flower head, I'm fine with that. Because all of the neighbors over here, they understand my garden craziness. You know, it took people a while to get the whole why grow a yard, grow some food things. This needs to be rerouted because it's just embedding itself in this poor little elderberry bush, and I don't want it to do that. So, and I haven't got to the point where I'm ready to trim anything off of that, but if it goes up that trellis, I'm good. All right, that's it.